Boston versus the Mavs. Boston takes game one. Kristaps Porzingis came back, did his thing. Most in the first half, but he was there on defense, man. I mean, I really like what I saw from Porzingis on defense, man. 100%, man. But I go last, man. What did y'all see?
Jaylen Brown on somebody.
Hold on, my bad. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you already subscribed, and hit the share button right now. Let's see how many people we can get in here for this one. And
y'all better go quick.
Go ahead, do your thing,
man. That's exactly, if Boston plays like that, and only in the perfect world, but if Boston plays like that and the refs call it down the line, it'd be a sweep. Like it was wire to wire, bro. From buzzer to buzzer, man. KP didn't miss a step. And it's not like JT and JB had incredible games. Like the whole team was just firing. The defense, we said, that came from the defensive players that it needed to come from, was exactly what it ended up being. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to the channel, by the way. Preach. Enjoy yourself. But
what did Boston do? So now, since it looked like the players decided the game and the refs didn't have that much of an influence, we get to talk about what we saw from the players, X's and O's, the coaches. We get to talk about that stuff because now we don't have to talk about how the refs played a major role in the outcome. So, what did you see from Boston and how they was able to pull this off against Dallas in game one?
Shit, what we told them, you can't let both of them go off. You got to stop at least one.
Yeah, how they do it though? How they do it though?
They threw a lot of different looks at Kyrie. They threw everybody that they could at Kyrie.
I think, ain't nobody. I'm gonna see who gonna say it because you ain't see it yet. You missing what they did. Hold on, let me give you a hint. Let me give you Luka's stats. Well, I ain't gonna give you his stats. I'm gonna just tell you he had one assist. What did Boston do for him to have one assist?
They blitzed him and made him get a ball up early.
Nope, they didn't double him. They switched everything. So the Mavs' whole offense is predicated on Luka, high screen and roll. And if you switch with a big, he go do what he did to Rudy Gobert, right? Mm-hmm. And if you try to hedge and then get back, he's gonna go downhill on with the screen and throw that lob to Lively or Gafford. How many lobs you see them throw? Hardly none. And then if you try to stop the lob,
they kept attempting the lob, especially in the first half. But none of them was on target. None of them.
And none of them was really off that screen and roll. That was just lobs like on loose plays. It wasn't off that screen and roll. That's what they routinely do. So and then when you rotate from that lob, that's when Luka find the 3-point shooters like PJ in the corner and all that stuff. None of them dudes got off right. Luka had one assist. That tells me something. So what was they doing? They was switching everything. And when you switch, you're supposed to be able to punish Porzingis or Horford, and they couldn't punish Porzingis or Horford, right? Neither one of them. And now when you're not doubling and rotating all the way over off the shooters and leaving shooters open, that's the only way those shooters get their shots is off of Luka's pass off the high screen and roll. So if you're not doubling, Luka got to score all. If you score 100 points, that means Luka got to score 100 because ain't nobody else getting that because we're not doubling. We're not doubling anything. So Kyrie and Luka got to score all the points in their half-court offense because they're not doubling. And that's why he only had one assist. They only had 9 assists as a team.
I think they said that Boston had more more blocks as a team than Dallas had assists.
Forget them blocks. Them boys had 23 assists and Drew Holiday and White had 5 apiece. That's 10. 2 people out assist the whole Dallas Mavs. Two people.
So what I was seeing was, number one, Boston challenged everything at the rim. They rim protection defense was amazing. And then number two, on offense, they made the extra pass every single play. That's how you got 23 assists. They made the extra pass and everybody who was wide open hit jump shots. Everybody. Like, I think I seen Robert Parrish out there hit 2 jump shots.
And he got a couple of blocks too. Robert Parrish was out there.
Yeah.
Who else was out there?
Shoot,
Garnett,
Kevin McHale.
Garnett was out there telling people their wife smell like Cheerios, taste like Cheerios and stuff like that. I seen Garnett out there. Hey, but look, we talked about this before the series started, right? And we all gave our takes. I was too lazy to actually clip y'all takes up, but I got mine. So I'm gonna play exactly what y'all tell me how accurate I was with what I said was gonna happen. They actually built to play that type of defense. So this is my thing, right? I've seen Boston under Udoka be able to handle two guys like that in KD and Kyrie when they was in Brooklyn, right? However, the game plan that they had for KD and Kyrie needed help because part of their game plan was very, 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 very physical basketball on the dribble and off the ball on Kevin Durant and Kyrie. Like they had to be very physical. And in order for that to work, the referees had to allow that physicality, right? And I think they could do that again. I don't know if Udoka was unique in that. I don't know if Mazzulla would be on that, but he might not need to be because they got individual defenders who make plays defensively. So they can kind of play honest, and still make plays. Drew Holiday make a lot of great plays defensively, and so does Derek White, and so is Brown and Tatum as well. So, and then you got Porzingis at the rim blocking shots. They might not need to go full Udoka and how they defend and get real physical. Because I don't think they go allow them to get physical with Kyrie and Luka. So that's not going to be part of the game plan, but they still probably could get it done with honest defense.
Yeah.
And by honest defense, I mean stay at home on the shooters and don't double. Right. So without them having to muck it up with getting super physical, hey, look, we just go stay in front of y'all. We go play y'all one-on-one. And when y'all try to get this high screen and roll and switch and get a switch with a big, we go switch it. And our bids go defend you. And how did I know that the bids could defend them?
To Ryan Walters for the $10 super chat. Appreciate it. Can Horford keep up with the guys in the post, Lively and Jones Jr.? Those boys can jump out of the gym.
I seen Horford switch on the screen for 4 straight games against Brooklyn and keep up with KD because they was allowing him to foul KD. So the answer is, if you allow them to foul, just because I just seen Luka stick with everybody from OKC because he was allowed to foul. If you allow Horford to foul, he will look like a prime Charles Oakley out there. He'll stick with whoever you need him to stick with.
And
how many times you see Horford switch on Kyrie Irving and Kyrie not getting no buckets? Horford, I'm telling you, they switched those screens and Luka and Kyrie thought that, when we get Horford out there, can I have this dance? Buckets. Nope. You're not getting no threes. I'm making Al Horford made Kyrie drive to the hole and take that left hand shot every single time he jumped out on. Wasn't no doubling coming at all. So those lobs and those 3-point shooters was not getting it. They just standing there. It was Luka and Kyrie against everybody tonight. But I'm off my soapbox now.
So hold on. So Shot Rider, what you have here is sometimes when a broken clock is right, it has to let you know that. What time it is. That's all that is right here, man. Sometimes the broken clock gotta brag, man. These are called hashtag.
It ain't brag. It's just a callback, just like you say, Jay.
It would have been a callback if you clipped up what I said was about to happen.
Man, you know what? I ain't even think that ain't even never crossed my mind. Clip up what you said.
Hey, y'all, Melvin been on one for 24 straight hours. Understand that. He been on one for 24 straight hours.
He said, "I want to mind the game." Hey, I'm bringing up film next in game 2, Greg. I'm gonna have the film up here. Oh no, you know what? I just get a clipboard. And just
flip plays.
Yeah, flip plays in my head. You know what I mean?
Hey, if y'all want to see them live in action, man, Game 4, Friday, June 14th. Y'all get to watch the game live with Mind the Game of Mel.
Hey, but nah, did y'all notice there wasn't doubling though? I mean, every now and then if they got a bad switch, and let's say, it just depending on what they was on the floor, every now and then they have a dude standing at the nail, kind of, trying to stop the drive, or they have someone kind of like help a little bit or show, but it wasn't like continuously doubling and blitzing and getting the ball out of their hand. It was like, nah, man, do y'all thing. Y'all got the switch. Okay, cool. You go do that for 4 quarters.
When you say it, I definitely see it. But I was just looking at their Dallas on offense, like settling for shots that they shouldn't have settled for, and then trying to force things that wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? Like they it seemed like they were frustrated, and then Luka checked in the hero ball real early.
Yeah, I mean, he had no choice. They went. Their offense was shut down once they stopped helping off the shooters. I mean,
right?
The shooters are not allowed to make plays. So if you don't double off of them, what are they there for?
Yeah. And when the moments that they did double for like a quick second, wherever that ball went, that second defender followed the ball and went straight to that next defender. Like there was no time for anybody to get open at all.
And it was weird too, because you never seen not never seen, but you don't hardly ever see people getting stopped at the rim with so much consistency and accuracy that like the midi and the long threes were better shots than actually driving to the cup.
That interior, and I mean Jaylen Brown stepped up with.
They was letting them body them at the rim too, because you could have called a lot of them blocks. You could have called them fouls if you wanted to. And maybe. I believe in a future game. No. I believe in a future game those will be called fouls.
Yeah, Porzingis was whooping feet for real.
Nah, Porzingis came out of there like he played in the last series.
Every block that Porzingis gets, his arms don't start out vertical. They always leaning. So you can really call that if you want to.
Not if it gets all ball first, which a lot of his did.
Listen. It's the NBA. You can call that if you want to. If you don't believe you can call that, just keep watching.
You think that's gonna start game 2, or they gonna wait to get to Dallas?
I think game 2 they will see if Dallas can make the adjustments to keep it more honest. If it don't, it's definitely gonna happen game 3.
So they go start that Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, who's the number 1, talk again. I mean, do we need to have this conversation again? I mean, he played phenomenal though. But Jason Tatum don't got. I mean, like, look, man, if I got all this ammo, why do I got to be the one to come out and give you 40, 50? I'm not thinking like Luka. We trying to win. When I'm needed, I'll be there. You know what I mean?
People are penalizing him for having an actual IQ or a basketball mind, knowing that
it's crazy. It's crazy that when Curry did that, no one said he wasn't the number 1. You know what I'm saying? They just was like, Curry understands that Clay had the hot hand tonight, or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think the difference is though. I think Jaylen Brown has better games statistically, or more statistically good games than Klay Thompson does, or did, like during that stretch of potent 1-2s, right? Like Klay Thompson will still get you like 20 something, right? But how often does Klay go for the 60 points, 11 dribbles, or the 45 points?
I mean, when they was the Splash Brothers, it was often.
Not like where Klay was putting up number 1 numbers consistently, like Jaylen Brown is putting up.
In the given night,
you was a baby, Chris. You was a baby when
y'all gonna stop with this shit. Like I wasn't watching these games with y'all.
Yeah, but you was watching it as a baby. My son was watching them too, but his understanding of it now.
I was a baby in the Navy then.
Yeah, man, you and my son is very close in age.
No, we are not,
dude. Y'all
are actually closer in age than you are than Melvin.
That's very correct.
That don't mean that we're close in age.
Closer than we are.
Closer than we are, yeah, but we ain't close in age.
Put it this way, you would probably have
Lil
Uzi Vert album before I will.
Now, a lot of disrespectful shit has been said. A lot.
Hey, it's crazy because I almost just said disrespectfully. I almost just said it.
Hey, why Cass think we don't like European players, man? He look. So we praising Porzingis because he had a good game, and now he's saying he's trying to say European players taking over the game. Like, that's go prompt us to be like, oh, and let's talk bad about Porzingis. Dude, I don't care that Porzingis had a good game and he's European. Why would I care?
Porzingis did exactly what he was supposed to do and what Boston brought him in to do.
We do not make basketball opinions based on where they from, man. What the hell, man?
I do.
Cass gotta chill, man.
I do. If you from anywhere south of South America, I don't like you.
Sure.
What players is from South to South America?
Hell no.
No.
Robert Sucre for the Lakers. Robert Sucre was the first.
America's Antarctica, ain't it? At that point,
huh?
I said South to South America's Antarctica. At that point, ain't it?
Oh, South America. I ain't hear that part. I just heard South America.
It'd be crazy if there was a motherfucker from Antarctica dropping buckets somewhere.
Hey, if he was from Antarctica, all you can say is he cold. That man cold.
I think there's a base down there, so it's possible for somebody to be out there.
Penguins, you hate penguins? Absolutely. Dude,
yeah.
Penguin is a bird that can't fly. Yeah, absolutely.
They sure can't slide, though. They slide
no one should like penguins, yo.
Penguins are dope.
I got a friend that's a bird that can't fly.
So how y'all feel about game 2? Y'all feel like I think every team wins their home games.
Why do you think that though?
Well, you get your 7, you get your market money from each home team. You know what I'm saying? If we think about it from like the business aspect, right?
This series ain't going 7.
Not if Boston continues to play like this. No, it's not. But
look, Boston will continue to play like this as long as they call the game down the middle. The only thing that can change, and there's no adjustments the Mavs can make to Boston not doubling off the shooters. If they don't double off the shooters, there's no offense that Dallas have. They don't have an offense if you don't double. That's not true. Okay, what is the offense if you don't double off the shooters? What's their offense?
They don't play an offense.
That's right. They don't have one. We seen their offense.
They have one.
They don't have it. Their offense is high screen roll. That
doesn't count as offense.
Nah, you don't like. Listen, man. Put Tim Hardaway in there, man. Put Tim and Kyrie in the backcourt. Move Luka to 3, and go with that.
This summer. That's something you do this summer.
Nah, they can do that, dog. Just play regular basketball, man. And Gafford and Lively at the same, man. Just play old school regular basketball.
If they did that, it'd be dope. They're not gonna do it though.
It ain't happening.
They ain't gonna do it.
Of course, it's not happening. But I'm just saying that's an offense that they have at their disposal.
If you don't know how to use it, is it really at your disposal?
It ain't that they don't know how to use it.
These are professionals.
It's about Luka wearing sheep's clothing, but he's a wolf. Eventually, that wool go itch on him, and he go shake it off. Like, he can't play in an offense that's not Luka ball that long, especially when they're not winning. He's gonna go back to me. They can't do it. He can't come off the ball and stay off the ball that long and let somebody else handle the ball and run the offense. He just can't. he got a cat on the thing.
Oh boy,
he can't.
Hey man, no disrespect to the penguin lovers out there, bro. Sorry.
Penguins are cool, man. Penguins are dope.
Man, listen.
Yeah.
So Batman's first supervillain was a penguin.
Everybody but that penguin is cool. All the real penguins are straight.
Second, the first Batman was Joker. Yeah, second was Penguin.
Yeah. It's tough. That's tough. So if they're not doubling off the shooters, what's the game plan?
Now, if they're not doubling off the shooters, you need some help when they challenge at the rim. Go and get Horford and Porzingis on the bench, and then
So in my opinion, the only adjustment that can be made that's going to move the needle comes from the officiating. The rest are the only people who can make an adjustment to help Dallas right now. Dallas can't make an adjustment that's go make them. I mean, because they pretty much lost by the production that you got for Porzingis. You know, with that, if Porzingis didn't come back, then it would have been an even game played. It would have went to the fourth quarter close. Porzingis was the difference. You got two superstars on Dallas. You got a superstar on Boston and a French superstar in Jaylen Brown on Boston, and then you got Porzingis, and then you got an all-star in Drew Holiday. That's too much firepower to go against just Luka and Kyrie.
They went on like a 12-0 run in the first half and still was down by damn near 20.
Mm-hmm.
It was bad, and like I said at the beginning, like
but Boston can't shoot like that every night neither.
Boston didn't even shoot good though.
Now, in the first half they did. In the first half they did. They came out the second half kind of sloppy and lackadaisical.
Correct, but they still got one wrinkle they haven't used yet, and that's Porzingis in the post. They use Porzingis. Yeah, they use Porzingis to stretch the floor.
Post defense. Yep.
He had a couple shots from the high post, but not like consistently post.
Yeah, high post. Yeah, some Dirk high post. I'm talking about some KG low post.
Yeah.
Nah, that high post was basically just middies, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they couldn't stop it, bro. It was funny. He just was swinging over top of him, and like when he found like where his sweet spot was, he's like, oh yeah, right here. Bet.
Oh, it was funny when Buddy tried to act like he got elbowed in the face.
Like we clearly saw his elbow sky over your head. You're not gonna be able to get that one.
Yeah, and once again, Luka, the greatest defender on the floor, only had one foul, and they targeted him the whole first half.
He got a steal off of Kristaps Porzingis that was clearly a foul.
Nah, I think that was good defense in the post. You somebody in the post?
No, I liked it on the wing.
I thought it was in like the high post. Was it how he had his back to the basket?
Yeah, but he was in between that elbow and that corner where the wing meets the corner side. Like that little.
Okay, I gotta look at it again. I like that play. I thought it was a good defensive play.
The best steal of the night was when Brown ripped Luka clean in the backcourt, then flushed that thing.
Yeah,
Brown got bunnies, bro.
Yeah, but you know who he cooked on the perimeter to get to that dunk? Luka out there, them lead with them cement feet.
Listen, whoever braided Brown hair cooked them braids.
I'm so tired of looking at his braids. Bro. I ain't never seen a braided mullet, dog.
He got some extensions in them because you can tell from the top they not as long as they look in the back.
Bro, they all scalp up here, but hang time in the back. Like, dog, who thought of that? Go back to the high top that you had, bro. Please.
Cass said you could tell Luka hurt bad though.
Luka ain't been 100% the entire postseason, but we're not using injuries as excuses if the players play. He still played 37-some minutes and got 30-some points. So, what are we using injuries as an excuse as why he's lackadaisical on defense? When he's 100%, he's lackadaisical on defense. So what are we really talking about?
He gonna have to score 40. 30 ain't gonna do it.
30, he scored 30 and they lost by what, 20? He gonna have to score 50 for it to be competitive.
Nah, because if you get Kyrie's 25, that 40 should be enough.
Enough to make it close? Or enough to win?
Nah, right. And when you get beat by that much in game one, mentally you got to just try to close the gap, right?
Yeah.
You got to say if we can get in the halftime, if we can get trailing by single digits in the halftime, we got a chance to win that. Like you don't go from 20 to winning mentally like that. You gotta take small steps.
But you only got 4 games to do that. 3 now. So
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Can I show Cass something real quick about Porzingis and his post ups?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right, let me show Cass this. I mean, because maybe I don't know. Maybe
He
I don't
can't
know.
I'm just not looking at this comment. He can't play post.
He said he can't play post. I just pulled up the NBA.com's post up percentages. Y'all see what Porzingis is at? It's Nikola Jokic 1, Embiid, Anthony Davis, Porzingis 4. You see that right there? Number 4. That's
I can't
Porzingis.
read that, but I can see.
Let me see if I can make it. Let me see if I can Viagra it for you.
This man
is crazy. Definitely time.
You see that?
Yeah.
You see that? Come on, Cass, man. You gotta stop doing this, man.
And out of the top 4, he got the. As a matter of fact, out of this list that we can see right here, he got the best field goal percentage in the post.
Man, that's crazy.
Sheesh.
But we don't know what we're talking about. Yeah, but we don't know what we're talking about, right? Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. That's because, do you see the offense that Boston run? How often I just told you they play the whole game with him on the perimeter.
He want him to do it like Shaq in the post and dumb it down to him every other play.
They don't even have to use it. He ain't even that number 1 option. How he gonna have that many possessions down in the post, man?
He's not even number 2.
Exactly.
He just got back to being number 3 because he.
Are we gonna? I think White might be number 3 right now.
No, I think it's Drew. Drew could be number 3, and White and KP can go back and forth for 4.
Yeah. Hey, but how demoralizing is it to lose by that many points and only get 20 from Brown and 16 from, I think 19 from Brown and 16 from Tatum.
Brown had 22 and Tatum 22. Had 16. You could take it with a grain of salt. Like you could be like, we got beat by the team.
Each one of them could have got 30, but everybody else numbers would have went down.
Yeah, but they had 6 players in double figures. So you got beat by the team, right? So you could take solace in the fact that not one person beat you, but then at the end of the day, you got to be like, man, where was the defense? Because we let 6 people go crazy. One of them came back. He ain't played in a month and gave us 20 and 20. 20 points in 20 minutes.
Like that.
I'm taking the Penguin.
Especially if his name Happy Feet. I'm taking that Penguin out here every time.
I'm taking the Penguin.
Happy Feet had them feet, boy, like Sammy Davis Jr.
I tell you right now, Luka ain't winning no Cupid Shuffle competitions at no function,
bro.
Absolutely,
bro. I think Luka showering his shoes. He play like his feet wet.
Oh man.
Oh man. All right, let's talk about game 2, man. What Dallas got to do?
Take everything they did today and scrap it.
Is there anything from the film that they can see?
They be like, Luka, just 30 again, and then everybody else try to match that.
It's crazy because I want to say go smaller, and then Boston is going to say, all right, Porzingis go to the paint. So it's already a counter. So I don't call the league and complain about missed fouls.
They go give Tim Hardaway more minutes. You're right, Jay. They'll go smaller because if you're gonna switch every screen, but
you got to have some more people who can create.
Right, some more people that can create. Because right now it's just Luka and Kyrie trying to create and everybody else standing. But I think Tim Hardaway got a little bop to him too. So if you get one of them big dudes on Tim Hardaway, is one more person on the floor that can take advantage of somebody. But we'll see.
I don't know, man. If we talking solely basketball playing, something that the Mavericks need to do, I think that this is just one of those matchups that they can't win. I think they're outmatched, outcoached, and it was shown tonight. I mean, they got hit with something that no other team in the playoffs hit them with. Like you said, no doubles.
I'm glad you said out coach. It was something else I seen. They didn't do it a lot. But so all right, so when they do the screen from the middle of the floor, right? So you got Luka or Kyrie in the middle of the floor with the ball, and the big man will come from the side the screen. And what happens is when they do that, they bring the big man defensively there, and they get the switch with the big man. Boston was doing something so smart. So when the big man was coming to set the screen, the defender for Boston that was in the corner, it'd be White, Holiday, Brown, or it'd be a guard. Instead of them letting that big man get into that screen action with Luka and the big, the dude from the corner would just run up there real quick and they'll switch the big dude to run to the corner.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yo, so that way now when they set that screen, now you still got a guard on you.
Yep, ain't no dirty dancing.
Right, and you got White, Holiday, Brown, or Tatum. Those are your options. Which one you want to go one-on-one with, right? So you trying to exploit Horford or Porzingis, but the corner guy was getting there right as soon as he seen the big go up to set the screen, the corner will run and Porzingis will run to the corner. I was like, man, that's so genius. But they didn't do it a lot because that forced them to start using their screens from the wing instead of doing it from the middle of the court because you can't do it from the wing that same way.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, man, it was so, man, you right, Chris, man, the coaching, but the adjustment is gonna be good too, because you know if they trying to do that in game 2, they gonna have something. They gotta have something for it. So,
but I feel like with the way Mazzulla has coached this team so far, and with him being able to take what happened against Minnesota and already implement a plan for that in this series, we're not gonna let our bigs get cooked up top. Like I think he's already. I think he's the caliber coach that can kind of expect those adjustments, and he's already got counter adjustments for those adjustments.
No, I definitely said that, William Rankins. Yeah, definitely. The question Dallas has to answer to itself first is who will be our X factor? Who will be the guy that
outside of your 2 superstars?
Exactly. You need one of those because we have Boston's answer. we got it. We got their answer, and it's a few answers. It could be Porzingis, it could be White, it could be Holiday, it could be.
They got one of those multiple choice questions where it's multiple correct answers.
Yeah. Insert guy here. You know what I'm saying? It could be Al Horford too.
They said pick all that apply.
Yeah, it could be Al Horford too, because Horford hit some big jumpers early in the game and missed some big ones, and he still kept firing. It's got to be Tim Hardaway Jr. However, we got to see his jersey before the third quarter. We got to. That man didn't have a jersey on the first half.
Why do you think he lost his minutes, man?
Because his dad spoke out about how they was playing ball in Dallas.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. His dad got him on the bench. Exactly.
But what's crazy is when they stopped playing that same ball that he was complaining about, they were finding ways to win and convincingly.
Yeah, but not with him, not with THJ. You know, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, speaking of minutes, I said something in the group chat about it. What did Maxi Kleber do to deserve the comeback from injury and
Chris,
take
don't say the
Gafford's
same answer.
minutes?
Please don't.
I thought about it. I thought about it, but I wasn't.
No,
I was gonna say something different.
In the chat,
my response.
Can y'all tell me what? Hold on, before you go, Chris. Can y'all tell me in the chat what did Maxi Kleber do to deserve to take Gafford's minute the first game back from injury? My bad. Go ahead, Chris.
You ready for the we on live and got sponsors answer?
Yes.
Kleber can shoot the 3 better than Daniel Gafford can. So that's what they were expecting.
And what's that gonna do?
I guess stretch the floor. But if you're not giving Kleber the opportunity to shoot, or if he can't get into that point, like you said, where they're switching and they're doubling and they're leaving the man open, then at the same point, you just got another rebounder because he's not getting the shots off.
Okay, that makes sense. But listen, Gafford was starting. Lively, the rookie, was backup.
Well, Lively had 5 fouls today.
Right. But he got way more minutes than Gafford. So how do you take Gafford out? Well, he might have started, but I can't remember. But Cleveland got more. Who did?
Gafford started.
Gafford started, and then once the rotation started, it was Kleber and Lively getting the minutes. Gafford was done. He was done.
Yeah, they like I said, they tried to include Kleber more because he does have that 3 element to him. But when the game plan showed that they weren't allowing open shots on the perimeter, it pretty much eliminated that extra element that Kleber gave you. You could have went back to Gafford and would have had a better rebounder because Kleber doesn't really hang in the paint to go grab. I mean, he has the size, but he's more, like I said, he stretches the floor. Gafford, we know he's not going to be out there, and Gafford knows his role. I'm down here to grab rebounds and be a defensive stalwart at the rim.
Yeah.
But because Kleber brings that element of another shooter, and we see that when PJ Washington is cold, you're not putting THJ in, and your only real shooters is pretty much Kyrie and Luka. You need that extra spark. So Kleber being back is supposed to be that extra spark because, like I said, he does possess that 3-ball ability. But when they're not getting it, we're not able to open up that part of the game because Luka and Kyrie is not getting doubled at the top to swing it out to the open man, who 9 times out of 10 is Kleber. That just eliminates that whole part of the game plan altogether.
Y'all know this deja vu, right?
From what?
Game 1 in the first round, the Clippers blew out the Mavs. And then in game 1 of the second round, OKC blew out the Mavs.
You think the story ends the same as those two did?
Hey, I said something when we previewed the episode. I said whoever wins game 1 probably gonna lose the series.
I don't know. I think the difference between all 3 of those teams, albeit very good teams, I don't think OKC nor the Clippers are as deep as Boston is, and none of those teams have, like, we know OKC has defenders, that can guard at the wing, but I don't think they have as many that can guard at the wing like Boston does.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think that's the difference. Like, Boston has more, I don't want to say expendable bodies, but they have more bodies that they can throw at Kyrie and Luka. They got fouls that they can waste, right? Because all these guys defend at a high level. Even Pritchard got in there and was key on the steal on Luka. You know what I'm saying? So all these guys sell out on defense. So you can't really just target one to get fouled because when one goes out, I got another one that can replace him.
Yeah.
So.
Oh man, Practical Ding! Shout out to Kenya, man. You I didn't know you was out there in Kenya.
And welcome to the channel because I saw he said, finally
he was new to the channel. Yeah.
So welcome to the channel. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kenya for real.
All right, let's take phone calls before we end it, man. And then Jay thought I was gonna have him in here for 2 hours, didn't you? Hey, the phone lines are open, man.
For 2 hours.
I ain't gonna lie, this game don't have enough in it to talk about it for 2 hours. This game,
give us a call. Tell us what y'all think, what y'all saw, man. Oh man,
it was a good game though, from Boston side, not from Dallas side. But
Chris Caller from Raleigh, North Carolina. What's up, big dog?
Yeah, here you go.
What's going on, man?
We good, man.
Hey, just game 1, man. Y'all brothers relax, man. Y'all brothers relax.
Chris, let me ask you a question.
Too hype over there.
Chris, let me ask you a question. Watching today's game, man, what can you say confidently that the Mavericks can do to win this series?
I honestly don't know, man. Boston got man.
That boy sounds so defeated.
I don't know how they gonna do this, man. They don't have the depth to compete with these boys, man. Porzingis coming back really changed the game. I was hoping he won't come back, to be honest, man. Because he got his money. I mean, I thought he was gonna say, "Yeah, fuck it, I'm done for the year. I got my money already." But
that man came back and was like, "Man, I got 4 more games, man. I got 4 more games. I ain't been out of the. I don't think he ever been out of the second round.
Oh, they say he never made it out the first round.
He ain't been out the first round. Look at that.
And he got something to prove. You know they got rid of him.
They sure enough did.
He want to beat Luka.
Sent that man to Washington,
man.
Which is Siberia for basketball.
Hey, you know what, Chris, man? That's about the realest comment you done said on here, man. I appreciate it. You finally understand, man. It was a rough one. It was a rough one today.
Yeah, it was rough.
Yeah, it was bad, man. They put Celtics put the wood on them, man. No Diddy. They put the wood on.
Yeah, please no Diddy that, man. Please no Diddy that.
Man. But you know, they put it on them, man. It was a good game by the Celtics. Like I said, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown. If the Celtics do win, Jaylen Brown gonna be the Finals MVP.
I know Jaylen Brown was all over the place tonight, but Porzingis was the MVP tonight. If Porzingis keep playing like that, now I don't know if the voters will give him that type of love. They, I don't think they will. But yeah, you're right. Brown got a real opportunity to get Finals MVP, but I don't think Tatum care. He just want that ring.
No, he just want that money at the end of the year.
No, he already getting paid anyway. But
he gonna get paid.
I think the ring is just what's more important to him. Like, especially with the fact that they were honestly supposed to win it 2 years ago. They were really supposed to beat the Warriors.
Yep.
But
no,
we know how that played out.
No.
But
no. Jason Tatum got locked down by Andrew Wiggins. Stop it, bro. He got locked down by Andrew Wiggins.
No. When I say supposed to, I mean leading up to that series on paper, Boston was supposed to beat Golden State. I think Golden State was actually the underdog for that series. So like leading up to that on paper. But we seen it the whole year. They were going through same thing as this year, just running through all the competition, right? So everybody's like, "Oh yeah, Boston's the favorite. Boston's gonna win." And I think it's just he cares more about the ring. The ring means more to him than, and it eventually, later on down the line, like Steph, later on down the line, then he'll be like, "Man, this is just the one thing I don't got yet. Let me go ahead and show out."
Exactly. You took the thoughts out of my head, Chris. But practically, dang, stretching that thing out is crazy. But that's crazy.
Hey man, no Diddy, man. No Diddy. Man.
And he didn't say games or nothing. He just said stretch this out to 6. Wow.
If the Celtics do lose, are y'all trading Tatum or Brown?
Hell no.
Nah, especially not if they just pay Brown. And, Tatum still got a hefty contract left.
No, Tatum get his money after this. He get his money after this.
It's either this summer or next summer. I can't remember.
Tatum signed a stupid deal not too long ago.
Oh yeah, Tatum deal was crazy.
What was his like 2
but the NBA about to close out on that new TV deal though. If they haven't already, I think they already. Yeah, they ain't announced it yet. But I mean, for them to move on from TNT and say, well, yeah, we done with y'all. Prime and who else is it? Jay, Amazon, and
I think NBC.
And NBC. Amazon and NBC, they gave them some dumb money. But I know they feel dumb now because
with NBC you also get Peacock.
Yep.
Exactly. Yeah. So you can watch the game and the reboot of Saved by the Bell. So that's you into that type of thing though. But
I don't know how they pulled that off. Because their viewership ain't even worth that much.
Yeah, but that TV
Adam
deal
Silver is the worst commissioner.
Hey, not money wise. Yeah, you could say that, but as far as money, he doing what he. I mean, this TV deal is. I can't wait.
Nothing's official yet, Mark, but it looks like that Amazon and NBC are the front runners.
So NBC, I think everything.
ESPN/ABC contract is still good for another couple of years for their little part.
That contract will never ever be done. Like they'll always re-up that one. But as far as like the
you'll be surprised. You'll be surprised.
Money walk.
Nah, because ESPN ABC is owned by Disney, and Disney ain't letting shit go. So Disney always gonna find a way to get that money. So
I hope one of these days y'all got a segment on Adam Silver. I'm gonna call in and let him have it. Y'all gonna go viral, man.
I did a whole episode, man. I did a whole episode on Adam Silver, man. Where you been?
Dog, that damn thumbnail for that episode was crazy.
Oh yeah, I seen that shit. I seen that shit. My fault, man. I gotta stop cussing on here, man. I know y'all probably monetize and everything. I don't want to stop nobody check.
Plus we God fearing men on here, so.
Man, get out of here, man. You be
whoa.
We God fearing men, but we also sailors too.
Exactly.
We can be both. Two things can be true at once.
Don't trip. He ain't done with me yet.
The blasphemy y'all putting on Luka Doncic, I can't tell because y'all disrespecting Luka. I keep telling y'all.
Are we disrespecting Luka, or is he showing us who he is?
Out. Luka Doncic's defense is the devil.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
The Celtics win. Luka's hurt.
Oh, so get out of here, man. Get out of here.
And that's your time right there.
Look. This is the truth. Luka Doncic's defense is the anti-ring. You can't get one with this type of team. Oh man! All right, man. Let me clear the phone line. Let me get another phone call, man. All right, thanks. Hey, how did I know as soon as I hung it up, Roland Curtis called in? That's perfect timing.
Rolly.
Hey, Roland, how you like them WNBA games today?
I didn't see any of them today. How were they?
Oh, the Chicago Sky was good. They had a game against Washington Mystics, and you know that's real close to Baltimore, which is where Angel Reese is from. A lot of people came out to see Angel Reese, man. Crowd was packed. They put it on the show. They played real well, man. It's a good game.
Yeah, no, I've been hearing a lot about and I seen some highlights for what's her name, Audra Wilson. And then you heard Draymond Green saying that he thinks the WNBA should focus more on her. But we'll probably talk about that another time. But yeah. So I was gonna ask you guys because I remember I talked about what LeBron James said about Kyrie being the most skillful player or most gifted player of all time. And I remember I told Mel, I said that I thought at the time he was trying to take shots at Michael Jordan, but now that I'm thinking about it, I thought it was a strange time for him to come out and say that. Like, why would you come and say something like that 1 or 2 days or 3 days before my game 1 of my NBA Finals? And I don't know. I think that kind of put some kind of pressure because when I saw Kyrie Irving at the press conference when they asked him about it, it sounded he didn't look like he was happy to talk about that. He was like, "Oh, so you guys are talking about this right now?" Because he just kind of felt like, "Oh, you guys have to do this because somebody like LeBron said something like that." Is now instead of you guys asking me questions about the finals, you're asking me questions about my old teammate and how he liked to play with me again. I think that, and then I see his game. So he had 12 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. He shot 31% from the field, 0 from 5 from the 3. I'm like, man, you're looking like Caitlin Clark out here. But
you saying LeBron James worked the root on him?
Some people try to say LeBron has like this way of passive aggressiveness where you think he's giving you a compliment, but he has other ulterior motives.
I'll let Jay answer this one, but I will say this before you go. Boston game plan was the reason why that shooting was what it was for Kyrie. They just had a really good game plan. They weren't ready for it. But go ahead, Jay.
Nah, I think LeBron gave that man serious praise to push a narrative that he has not unveiled yet.
So it was strategic.
When is he not strategic?
That's a good question.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't take nothing that he does at face value.
So if he's so calculated and strategic, do you think when he asked for Savannah for cheeks is like 2 days in advance? He started hinting at it passive aggressively.
I think what he probably do is he probably start naming stuff in the house. Man, shoot, we got that new chandelier. Woo! You like the pillows, right? He just started reminding her. Shoot, it didn't look like this in Akron. He just started reminding her where they came from. I think that's his foreplay.
I'm just asking it because when the NBA left them off the top 75, why didn't you say that back then? Like you could have said that before or after they left them off the top 75, but you waited 2 years to say something like that. 2 or 3, like 2 days before his game one, and then this man goes out there and looks like he looks like a shell of himself. But I know you guys saying that it's a Celtics defense, but we'll see.
I remember correctly, when they asked him about is Kyrie one of the 75 best players of all time, I remember him saying, yeah, absolutely.
Yo, they in the comments said, look at these clowns. He got to ask his
yeah, he gonna have Rich Paul set up an appointment.
Oh.
The chandelier is crazy. He said it's a posted on the fridge. Genie that freak. Come on, man. What is wrong with you?
No. Well, I don't think they asked him about the top 75. They asked him about that movie or something like that. I don't know. I don't remember him saying any comments about them leaving him off the top 75. But I do, everybody, it went viral when he said it this time.
Yeah,
but it went viral.
I don't think so. If something that LeBron could say on his podcast 2 days before the game is enough pressure to make Kyrie Irving only score 12 points, then he don't need to be in the finals.
Yeah.
But I don't think Kyrie Irving is that mentally weak. You get what I'm saying? He can't.
No.
He came back from the world being on his shoulders because of the vax, and came back and scored 60 on Orlando with on 75% shooting.
That's still crazy.
That's what you're saying. But I'm just thinking about the way he reacted at the press conference when they brought it up to him. Like he wasn't having a joke. He did eventually get into it, but he was like, "Oh, this is the topic that you guys want to talk about right now." You know what I mean? That's why.
Yeah. You gotta think about it like this, Roland. Right? You gotta think about it like this. This man just worked his way back from a 7-year drought of not being in the NBA Finals, and the first thing y'all want to ask him is about what his former teammate said about him. No, talk to me about what's going on. Talk to me about how me and this team got to the finals. Don't ask me about nothing outside of Dallas and Boston. I don't care about what LeBron said.
It could have been worse. They could have been asking him about Boston, the city, because they know it was gonna be some boos. They know, hey man, why did you leave Boston? You know, they could have made it worse.
But you know what? And the fans was trying to give him the business too.
They was.
I couldn't even understand what they were saying. They did a horrible job of it.
I'll tell you what they were saying.
No, he's supposed to focus on Boston. He's not supposed to focus on LeBron and the Cavaliers. And 8 years ago when he won the championship with them, I think that was kind of wrong. But I don't know. We'll see. But LeBron, like I said, I don't like to go with the narrative that he's some kind of evil genius or whatever, because he do say stuff that are like makes me question how smart he is. But if he did this one, I mean, it looked like it worked. If that was his plan, it looked like it worked. He got them all, because once he says it on his podcast, he knows the media is going to bring it to him and bring it to Kyrie, and that's all going to dominate Kyrie's mind for that moment. And he should have been focused on just the game. Shouldn't be talking about anything from the past. But we'll see. Maybe it was the Celtics. Maybe it was a combination of both. But we'll see. But
Roland, I think you're giving LeBron too much credit and not giving Kyrie enough credit.
Okay, we'll see. Yeah, I mean, I think it could be a combination of both, or I mean, it just to me it's a coincidence that it happened 2 days before. It's been 2 years since they left him off the list, and we would have loved to have heard this, and we would have loved for this to have gone viral 2 years ago when he was a part of the top 75 and Kyrie was nowhere to be found. But he chose to do it for some reason 2 days before the game one of the NBA Finals. So we'll see though. But I appreciate you guys taking my call.
All right, thank you, bro.
No doubt.
All right, no problem.
Nah, LeBron is definitely passive aggressive as hell.
Yeah, he is. Caller from Louisiana.
What's up, fella? This H time, man.
What's good, bro?
What up, though?
Well, what we talking about? The game or the something in the past? I thought we talking about the game tonight, man.
Yeah, we talking about the game. What you see from game one?
Well, we picked Boston.
Hey, cut YouTube off in the background. It sounds like you listening.
YouTube.
Yeah, cut it off in the background. Yeah. You on a delay listening to me from the screen instead of the phone.
I'm like calling number one. Don't panic, y'all. This gonna be a great series. I just think it's game one butterflies. It's gonna be a good series, man. It ain't no date. I think y'all was saying Boston, Dallas don't got nothing for Boston. Like they can't stop Boston. Boston, I mean, they'll let you win a game or two. You know what I'm saying? Indiana gave them a good series. They could have went in the other way. So the series ain't over with. But I'm going for Boston.
Okay.
But y'all some great guys. Y'all know that Boston is not going to do that the whole series. And I can't believe you, Mel, you know your sports, man. You know it's going to be a better series than that.
I mean, sure. Because the NBA, they got a way of making it a better series. I've always said that. But when you look at this team and what they got on their roster and how they play and how they coach and the weapons they got and how they play both sides of the ball, Dallas is unmatched. Dallas was unmatched in OKC. Dallas was unmatched in Minnesota. The only series that I could have seen them winning fair and square is probably the Clippers after Kawhi went down. But with this team, with Boston, I don't even know how. Like, what would be the adjustment they're going to make from what you've seen tonight? What's the adjustment Dallas is going to make?
The same adjustment they made with Minnesota.
Which was what?
Kyrie and Luka scoring 30-some apiece.
Yeah, but how they gonna get that 30 if? Okay, so Luka and Kyrie get 30. Okay, good, but they're not doubling. So what are the rest of what is Tim Hardaway Jr., Maxi Kleber, Lively, Gafford, PJ Washington, Josh Powell, not Josh Powell, but whatever those Green and
Lively.
What's the left-handed dude that dunked? I forgot his name.
Derrick Jones Jr.
Derrick Jones Jr. How they go get their points if they're not doubling off of them?
They did a good job tonight, cutting the alley hoops out. See, they ain't getting no alley hoops tonight. I think they did a good job on playing defense for the big stuff. See, that was the whole thing. If Lively and what's Gafford, ain't that's his name, Gafford?
Yeah.
Them boys got shut down. I don't know if Boston go do that the whole series. That's how they was able to get past Minnesota. Them boys, they was showing up. Lively, Gafford, PJ. I just think it's gonna be, better series. But I'm going for Boston. But y'all was talking like Dallas ain't got no answers for him, and I think Dallas do got an answer for him. That's all I'm saying. I think Dallas do got an answer for him.
Okay. Well, we'll see. We'll be here again, game 2 for sure. We can only say what our opinion is, and then we can react to what actually happened. And right now, we just got to see what that adjustment gonna be. But yeah, I appreciate the call, man. I got another one coming in, man. I'll catch you on the next one. Thank you.
All right, y'all blessed night.
All right, big dog.
Brother.
All right.
You missed that one.
All right. Yeah. One more coming. This probably be the last one because we only got 2 minutes before an hour. Dana, what's up? You got 1 minute.
What's good, fellas?
What's up?
So, what I noticed, there was no movement on the offense other than the ball handler and the guy setting the pick, right? Mm-hmm. With Boston, you can't just do that because these guys play passing lanes immaculately. You know what I'm saying? So what needs to happen is instead of just having a stagnant offense with just the ball handler and the pick and roll guy or pick and pop guy moving, everybody needs to be moving and getting people out of position to get them out their lane. It was a 23-9 assist advantage via Boston. That's horrible basketball. And the shooting percentages weren't far off. I think Boston finished 47 from the 3%. I think Dallas was 43. They shot the same amount of free throws. But They both had 10 offensive rebounds. I think that Boston edged them on the rebounds by 7. But they need everybody to be moving. You can't get to the finals and give the same effort that you gave prior to this. You got to up it a level. You know what I'm saying? So everybody has to give a little bit more and be a little bit more active. So I think that's going to be the adjustment. I think Jessica is going to see that 23-9 assist advantage for Boston, and he's going to do something about that. Also, like you guys mentioned earlier, Daniel Gafford needs to see the court more. So I think those are going to be the major adjustments there.
Why they didn't have no ball movement though?
I mean, listen, as much as I don't like Boston, I respect good defense. It's just good defense all around. All 8 players that came in, you know what I mean? Everybody's moving. Al Horford's running, denying Luka off the pass. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just great defense all around. And I also don't think Boston is gonna shoot as good as they did tonight. I think the last time they shot this good was game 1 against us in Miami. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that's gonna be a consistent thing. And Dallas, they need to be able to move that rock, man. That has to happen.
It's just something. I don't know. Boston might can shoot well the whole series, man. It's just something about seeing a cone in front of you that it just make your jump shot a little bit more sweeter, man. When I see a cone, you ever practice and did cone drills?
That's what Luka is, the chair.
A freaking cone.
Come on, man.
He's a cone.
But not Chris the caller, he did mention that Luka, his knee has been messed up. But the way I look at it, his knee's been messed up all season. Every time I see him and he wear that white leg sleeve, he got that blood stain where he be getting that little court burn on his knee and stuff. His knee been messed up. So
Luka only hurt when they losing. When they winning, Luka ain't got no pain. No pain, no gain. Luka always hurt when they getting blowed out.
I agree.
Always.
Also, what I did see too that hindered Dallas, you cannot sit back court and complain about a no call against these guys because they're going to get in transition and they're going to kill you.
Yeah.
You have to get back regardless if you don't get a call, even if it's blatant or what. You cannot cry to the rest against this team. Get back and play. And I noticed a lot of people were doing that. So.
Well, we know that's not in Luka's bag at all, so that's not going to that's not going to change at all.
That's crazy. All right, Dino, thanks for the call. We about to get up out of here.
Appreciate that, fellas.
All right, thanks. Go ahead, Chris.
One thing Luka going to do, he going to find a way to conversate with a ref. He going to find a way.
Sure. I think he be asking for recipes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not in his bag at all.
Tell me chicken pot pie again.
You think he had any sweet potato pie yet?
Nope.
Did you see when they had to take that beer from him after they beat Minnesota in games?
Yeah.
That fat dude wanted to get fatter. All them calories, man. Like this is what we're trying to keep you away from. You trying to celebrate for getting to the finals. Come on, man.
Job not done.
He ain't this yet. Yeah, job not done.
Not done, man. Hey, Sunday.
They ain't gonna get there.
Nah, not like that. They already behind the 8 ball, man.
Y'all ready to shut it down?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right. So Friday, we in here full panel Friday, man. We're gonna have a really good show Friday. We got a lot of really good topics.
Don't tell them nothing. They got to come see.
Lot of really good topics. Friday's gonna be a good show for sure.
It's gonna be a fire show.
Fire show, man. Crown on deck.
I gotta go. Thank you for saying something because I gotta go get some mixer tomorrow. Yes, sir.
My connected clutch told me that y'all don't want to miss this show tomorrow.
Yeah, Friday's gonna be good. Friday's gonna be dope. Then of course I'll be on here again Tuesday for my show, and then of course on Wednesday y'all can get a taste of Therapeutic Rap, man. Hey, that show is on fire right now. Y'all need to go subscribe to Therapeutic Rap like right now. And telling you, man, that one gonna be live on Friday, Wednesday as well. So man, we locking down 3 days and then plus post games. You know, so
next game is Sunday, so we'll be here Sunday.
Yeah. The more y'all donate to the Cash App and subscribe and share and watch and listen and super chat and show up and all this, the more y'all do that, the more we can actually keep coming to y'all. You know,
I need 5 of y'all. I
quick,
need 5 of y'all to leave right here as soon as we finish. Go over to Therapeutic Rap and subscribe tonight. Give us some motivation. If 5 of y'all do it, we'll be back Sunday. If 5 of y'all don't, we'll still be back.
It's a new channel, new podcast we building up, man, and it's non-sports related. So that one we talking more about life, a lot of relationship stuff, a lot of current events and stuff like that. So we over there with a panel of guys and girls. It's a mix, man. So and it's a good time over there. So go subscribe to that, help us build that channel up, and we can start bringing that type of content to y'all as well, man. So Therapeutic Rap, go check it out.
And real quick, man. So of course, everybody like, subscribe, like, share. But for everybody who is new to the channel, please make sure 1, you subscribe if you haven't already, and 2, make sure you hit that notification bell so you know that every time we go live, so you don't miss no content. And even if you do miss, it's always there in the playback. But we rather have you there live because the comments be live, the vibe be live, we be live. So make sure you hit that notification bell so you can get all the notifications whenever we go live. And we'll
catch y'all tomorrow, man. Yep, we'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Hey, don't be late for tomorrow. That junk gonna be. I'm telling you, we gonna have fun tomorrow, bro.
That's gonna be a
lot of fun. All right, man. Peace. We'll catch y'all.